Introduce myself. My name is Noel Oktora Gea. I'm the leader for my group project of the 3 Omni wheels robot project, and I'm the mechanical part where I make the design part of the upper and lower base robot frame plate, where the base is circular, which aims to make the movement of the robot easier to control and comfortable to move. Let's say, and of diameter, the diameter is 313 millimeters, and the center 0 millimeter, 3 millimeter, and 0 millimeters. And IBS has 3 holes of the plate to function as a place the special supporting. Yes, this is a then which also made a layer on the support so that component holder was more steady and safe. Is here I make the measure as the my roller is the diameters is 20 millimeters shape of the plate sensor ultrasonic holder, and length for the upper and the pedestal for the sensor ultrasonic is 16.8 millimeters. And then you can see this by design of the final format design. You can see is the holder of sensor ultrasonic and this plate upper and lower for the my robot. And this plate for the components, you can see is the shape in the plate to make the cable to be safe, and this my design. It's my presentation and my task. And then I'm the also electrical wire the DC motor encoder to driver motor, and you can see this in the picture. She was motor DC encoder to motor driver L 21686, and you can see is the DC motor encoder was the wiring component for the pass A, pass B, ground and positive with wiring to motor driver, and motor driver wiring to microcontroller as Arduino R3. And my task is I make the wire the sensor ultrasonic to microcontroller is Arduino Uno R3. You can see is the VCC to the breadboard, trigger to also is microcontroller Arduino R3, and echo to microcontroller, and ground to microcontroller ground. And you can see the wire is in the picture is the buzzer, motor driver, ultrasonic sensor, and motor DC encoder. That's my presentation. You can see I'm wiring, mechanical, and program. Thank you for all. I'm Noel Oktora Gea. Thank you. And I'm also is in charge of making the encoder component program, which is very important in turning the wheels on the robot. And so the program is here. And I'm using include encoder.h, include naping.h, include wire.h, and include software serial.h, and include mate.h. And the function is the program, the control is P class PID control, public double KP, KI, KD set point, and double proof underscore error integral. And then other the program is here in Arduino IDE. Let's see, and in push button pin and other, it's here now. And once I'm a PID controller in 0.1, 0.01, 0.05, and 0. which I'm using the void setup is serial begin 9600 and the pin mode push button pin input and pin mode motor 1 PWM output, motor 2 PWM output, motor 3 PWM output, and other the program. This void loop is kinematic as here in the program, and you see this following video that I saw does the presentation of my program. You can see it. Yes, this is a void kinematic as the mate rumus and x constant and y well radius integer v2, v1 and v3. And other the program is here, you can see. Yes, and my program on motor DC encoder. Thank you.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Dea Santa Nainggolan. Here I will explain about design. I designed 3 ultrasonic sensor, and then I designed 3 Omni wheel and 3 bracket, and then 3 DC motor. Explain about design of bracket. The placement of the bracket on the DC motor is useful as a connection to the Omni wheel. Here the placement of the bracket on the DC motor is useful connection to the Omni wheel. And then I design 3 pieces of bracket, and then I design Omni wheel. I design 3 pieces, and the size of the Omni wheel is 10 centimeter. And then I design ultrasonic sensor. The placement of the ultrasonic sensor is placed in the ultrasonic sensor holder. The ultrasonic sensor size is 45 mm, 20 mm, 15 mm. And the last, I design a DC motor encoder, 3 pieces, and the size of DC motor is 25 GM and 12 CPR. I will present about wiring. On Bluetooth wiring, using the RX and TX pins on the Bluetooth and connect to the pin, the Arduino for RX to pin 3 and TX to pin 2, VCC to pin 5V and GND to GND. RX is the receive, which is the receiver of the data, so it must be connect with the transmitter pin, which is the sender of the data, and VCC first. The voltage obtained by Bluetooth is 5V. And then I'm wearing the motor driver, VCC to 5V pin. Motor driver voltage give the DC motor. Motor driver increase motor power to 12V. On screen terminal will be connected to the output, which is DC motor. Pin enable is PWM and input is digital, but are connected to Arduino. About program, my program is Bluetooth and DC motor. First, a present about build program. I use software serial because can transfer data from microcontroller to external device. In here, RX is pin 3 and TX2. This is cons fault is radius 6 in centimeter and cons fault about robot radius is 25, and then constanta V is 3.14. In here, void masukan is PBL nilai pin 1 and 2, and kinematic is X, Y, and angel. In void setup, serial begin is 9600, and then void clock is kinematic, and the Bluetooth serial is if data F, the robot move forward, B move backward, L turn left, R right, and S stop. And to check the program is serial print L, check program to serial monitor. And void masukan is PWM nilai pin 1 and 2. If nilai small than equal 0, the robot clockwise backward, else if bigger than equal 0, the robot clockwise forward, and else the robot stop. And the PWM value is max.
Introduce myself. My name is Sistra Sinaga. Here I will explain about mechanics, program, and wiring. Next, the size of the battery is 495 mm area, and the primary is 96 mm. And the freeze mechanics, namely the microcontroller. For mechanics, the size of the microcontroller is 101.52 mm long and 53.3. Next, for motor driver L298N, mechanics, the dimensions are 3 cm, 3 cm times 4 cm times 2.7 cm. Next, wiring from the battery to the motor driver, the 12-volt battery goes to pin 12 of the freeze motor driver. After that, I explain about the wiring of the freeze omnibus robot. Wiring from motor driver to Arduino, from PWM to enable A digital pin to turns to in 1 and 2. Output from motor driver, red and black cable to DC motor. Wiring from the buzzer to the Arduino, from the positive cable of the buzzer A1 to the analog pin A1, the neutral cable of the buzzer to the